Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have a beef rib roast on the menu, but it's not today. I've let it actually dry out in the fridge, as you can see that, for a few days, just with some salt. That's going to make it nice, crispy and juicy. Doesn't smell too much, don't worry about it. Now today, we're going to have a little coat for it. So first things first, we're going to butter it up. So I'm going to marinate this for 2 days, guys, and then we'll get the cooking on the weekend. So I'm just going to put butter all over it, as you can see. There we go. And now I'm going to go in with some whole grain mustard. Beef and mustard is great, so I'm going to be a little bit generous with the mustard. That was 1 teaspoon. I might need about 3 teaspoons for this, just to marinate it and help all these flavours soak in for at least a couple of days. So even on the face. And as I'm going to cook it, I will sear it in the pan and then I'll finish it off in the oven. So depending how you like your beef, this is a kilo rib roast, guys. So I might sear it and cook it for like 40 minutes in the oven, at 180 when I get to. So just a bit of garlic. We love garlic, everyone. I'm just going to sprinkle that over like that. It's looking good, smelling great. We let this marinate there. And we're just going to finish it off with a little bit of homemade chutney up from Ingham, from me boy Shay. Thanks, mate. So just going to put a bit of chutney on there, and then some basil. So that's going to create some nice flavour. That's going to have the sweetness to it. Got the sharpness from all the other flavours. So a bit of sweet. Might have to get my hands dirty here. That's alright. We don't mind getting our hands dirty in Adji's kitchen. Adji's kitchen, let's go. Alright, just massage that all over there like that. Perfect. And we just got a little bit of basil in the fridge. I would probably use parsley or oregano, but it's not going to matter too much. Just a little bit of dried herbs. So just going to sprinkle that all the way around. We're going to see this in a couple of days. Look at that, 1 beef rib roast, ready for the marination, ready for the cook. Here it is, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. The beef scotch fillet marinated. Now, I just want to talk about this quickly. This is what I call aged, so it's been wet aged for a long time, probably like 8 weeks. And I got this about 2 weeks ago, so I left it in the fridge till it started discolouring, and then I salted it up so it was like nice and crispy, not sort of off, but it was like preserved it, and then I marinated it in that for another 4 or 5 days. So it smells pretty good, I must say, but it's ready to be cooked. I did take this out of the fridge for about half an hour. Recommend half an hour on most meats to get a nice sear. Quick shout out to the bear, Greg, for picking this scotch fillet up. He's the manager up there at Pimpamar at McNab's. So this one's for you, mate. Alright, so I've preheated me grill plate. I'm just going to go in with some olive oil. It's going to start to smoke. Now I'm going to sear this because it's about a kilo roast. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. So we're going to sear this all types of ways. But first of all, we're putting it right up like that. We're going to chuck all this, because there's garlic, Dijon, all the flavours. We're going to get that activated. Look at that. Now we can't call it a rib roast because traditionally a rib roast will still have the bones. So I'm calling this a scotch fillet roast from Adzi. Look at that fillet. I'm just going to turn off every little side. Oh, look at those marks. I should have turned it that way for you. I'll show you next. It's got those nice little lines. Oh So what seal or seal, whatever you want to call it, it just locks in these juices, right? So you're just sort of resting the meat or bringing it to the room temperature, then it hits a hot pan, and then all the juices just go inside like that. So that's all your flavouring and tenderness. So not too long. I'll just flip it. Use my hands today. Look at those marks I got on the first one though. Look at that. So a little bit of water in, I'm just going to use a little banana dish. Rose won't be happy about that. That's a little banana cake. But that's going to go in the scotch fillet. So,
yeah, right.
Getting that dog on there like that. Probably should use some tongs now, I'd say. And with all these juices, we're going to make a mushroom gravy. Adsy's mushroom gravy with a scotch fillet roast. Got the girl on the veggies. I'm going to sit back, have a vodka. We preheated the oven to 180 degrees. Alright, so depending how you like your beef, guys, I like it rare, but the kids aren't going to like it like that. So I suggest, that's about a kilo, so I suggest about 45 minutes in the oven at 180. That'll be about medium. But Adsy's going to do it about 35 minutes at 180. Then I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to let this rest for another 20 minutes because it is a big roast. It will shrink a little bit, but you've got to let those flavours speak for themselves. Alright, once you're happy with the little sear, look at that, there's a few nice lines on there. I'll try and hold up the camera, sorry. That's that first one I was talking about. Pop it in your missus' favourite dish so she gets angry. But she'll love this one. Get all that juice in there. Oh. Now I'm not going to cover it. I don't think there's a need to cover it. I'm just going to bang it in the oven. I'm going to pray to God that it's going to be beautiful. Let's go. Set the timer. This actually goes up in 5-minute intervals. So that's on creamy or a mushroom gravy, so to speak. I was going to use the juices, but I'll use my serrated knife because that might cut me. So I was going to use the juices out of the steak, but it all burned to the pan. So shout out to Jono for this cutting board that he got me for his housewarming gift. I just want to say cheers, guys. 85 subscribers. This year's going to be good. I'm going to get a few more guests on. If you want to come on the channel, hit me up. We can work out a time to film or whatever, and give me some ideas what you want me to cook and stuff. So, and if you're not following me on Instagram, come follow me on Instagram as cooking_with_Adsy. I'll try and get it up on the screen if I can. Apart from that, guys, let's just keep it rolling. 2021, let's go. In Adsy's backyard, I'm trying to hit a little pole there. Oh my God, he's just belted his brother. Right, they're boys, they always fight. Over here on the pole. Mate, you're older than him, suck it up. Oh, that was right at it. So I'm aiming for that little white pole. You can see that. Until I get, oh, that was pretty close. Until I get a flag, and I'm going to buy a green eventually. You don't deserve to win unless you practice, I say. So that was shocking. All right, here it is, guys. I did another sear on it as well because I would have loved it, but I guarantee everyone else won't. Still resting, but this is just butter. Just absolute butter, guys. Finished on the back on the hot top on the grill. So there's the final product. They've been going all day like this. Anyway, I'll show you. There it is, guys. Homemade mushroom gravy. Shush! Gee whiz, you kids. Don't have 3 kids, life's very hard. Look at that. Wow, that beef. Oh, look at it. So good. I should have got a knife, but it's way too good for that. Is that tender? Look at that. So good. Thanks, guys.